My question is about internet neutrality. I know that the European Union is a strong advocate for internet neutrality, but I'm not sure how the European Union can guarantee it, or what are the exact measures to provide internet neutrality in all of Europe.
What are the possibilities of the conflict in Ukraine to evolve into the most feared Third World War? And how can we do something to prevent that?
What is the EU position about the initiative for basic income?
And I would like to ask about the EU's standpoint in connection with the freedom of speech in the press, especially. So, is the EU in favor of the completely unrestricted freedom of speech in the press, or in favor of the restricted freedom of speech? Thank you.
What's the European Union attitude towards the refugee crisis, and what are the measures to prevent another crisis in the future?
I did not learn enough about the EU in school to know for who to vote or what actually those constitutions are doing. So, I mean, we hear no, but not everyone has the same opportunity to participate in the EUROSCOLA project, and probably not everyone is as engaged as we are. The EU is able to make sure how big a cucumber or broccoli is, but why doesn't they make sure that every single student of Europe gets the education it needs to know enough about to vote, to know enough about the EU, to know enough about the constitutions, for example, creating a new curriculum in schools? Thank you very much.
So one of the issues that I'm particularly quite passionate about is rape and sexual exploitation, and it said that these issues affect 1 in 3 people. So I was just wondering what measures are being taken to reduce both of these issues within the EU, and maybe if there's any specific policies kind of being considered at the moment. Thank you.
I want to know if the European Parliament has found some solution for the future about the unemployment problem for the youth people, because we are all youth, and we want to know if our future is safe.
Cyprus is occupied illegally by Turkey. How will Europe help this situation? I am asking this because we know that the European Union supports human rights and Turkey ignores them.
My question is about a 2020 program. Is it possible to all the EU countries to reach the targets?
I just want to make reference back to another young person's point in terms of freedom of speech. And I do approach this subject with great caution due to its sensitivity. But I do believe that when one person may have the access to exercise their right in terms of freedom of speech, surely someone should have the right to actually express their own religion and their own right. Obviously, I condone both such behaviours that were expressed in recent events in Paris, but surely if the European Union represents all the nations, they should actually be working with all communities and kind of supporting them as much as they can. So why my question is basically, if the European is going to mention, that they should support freedom of speech, they should also say that, the mocking or the mockery of certain religions, I believe, of any religion, is just wrong.
I'm interested in the final goal of the European Union. Is it to spread all over Europe, to accept all the countries of Europe, or is it to, I don't know, perhaps limit itself to ensure self-sustainability and its sustainability and security of its economics and so on?
Although the religion is a very important domain for many people, it's a part of their daily life, it is also a motivation for terroristic attacks, like in Charlie Hebdo. Moreover, in Asia, fanatic Muslims have destroyed monuments, they have killed innocent people. Has the European Union a specific plan to guarantee our safety?
How do you think that the EU can protect Muslims and other groups who are branded as extremists?
The last few Europarlament elections showed that the number of Eurosceptic deputies is rising. And do you think that this is the result of lack of information about the European Union? And is the European Union ready to confront the possible danger of disruption within the Union itself?
As we all know, a lot of immigrants from war-afflicted countries are moving to Europe. Do you think that European economy, which has been affected by a crisis in the past few years, can handle this? Moreover, how will society face this immigration wave, considering that there has been significant percentage rise of extreme right-wing parties, while the financial state of European citizens is getting worse? Which measures could be taken to protect both European citizens and immigrants seeking a better life?
As it has been seen in the previous months, it has been falling relative to other major currencies, which could lead to, in the worst case scenario, to the downfall of euro as a currency. So what will the EU do to stabilize it, and with that stabilize the EU economy as a whole? Thank you.